Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching. Hope you guys are having a great hump day, which is Wednesday. Okay guys, today's topic, I got another client win I want to talk about after I get all these pop-offs. I got to set my clock here. There we go. I have another client win I want to talk about, guys. And those of you that follow me, you guys know that I like to show science. I'm into science. Because I belong to different groups and because in different science sites, I get a lot of the newer, real, true science case studies that are actually published in medical journals. And I got one early this morning, which was kind of cool because of the client I'm working with right now. But anyway, this particular client that I'm currently working with now, he had type 2 diabetes, and he's also battling with prostate cancer. I think he's stage 4. So he came to me, and I put him on one of my packages. And the first thing I told him was we needed to reverse his type 2 diabetes first. Most of the medical field, most of health professionals know that sugar is the food source for cancer. And so, and what I mean by sugar, it's not just eating refined sugar. I'm talking about high starchy carb meals multiple times a day that actually causes your insulin to spike throughout the whole day. What that means is because you're converting those high starchy carb meals to glucose, and all glucose is really a sugar that is used by the body for energy. And so, of course, we put him on our high good dietary fat, low carb meals, which all his carbs came from veggies and salads. And then we also incorporated intermittent fasting and went through the steps to get him acclimated to a good fasting protocol. Within about, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks, we got his type 2 diabetes under control. He is no longer a type 2 diabetic. So on April 4th, I got a phone call from him, and he just got his new blood test in. And the results of the blood test showed when his last blood test, his PSA markers were up around 59. This most current blood test, which was I think around the 4th of April, showed his PSI markers dropping all the way down to 7. Let me repeat myself here. His PSA, which has to do with your prostate, was at 59. And within maybe 6 to 8 weeks, it had dropped itself down to 7. Now that's a huge drop. The doctor said it was good, but he wasn't really excited like he should be. Of course, he's an oncologist and he's governed under the AMA. So why would he be happy about that? Well, ironically, this morning, I get a message and I get a brand new clinical trial or case study on just what I'm talking about right now. And I'm going to read it to you. And I'm going to tell you who wrote or actually published the journal. So this research was done by the American Cancer Society Medical Journal. So it was published in the American Cancer Society. Oh shoot, there. Whoops. I got a phone call. I got to get that off. Dang it. So anyway, sorry about that. That's what happens with live. But anyway, this was published in the American Cancer Society Medical Journal. It was published August 12th, which means in 2021. It's a recent study. Now, this is real science. This isn't a blog post by a doctor or a researcher individually that you find on Google. This is actual research done by multiple researchers and doctors, and it was published in a journal. And so I'm just going to read, and this also includes all cancers. It includes prostate cancer as well. But I'm going to read you a paragraph out of the body of the research on what it said. It said calorie restriction without malnutrition, which means intermittent fasting or extended fasting to a point where you're not being malnutrition, which intermittent fasting doesn't do that if you're doing it right. That's why most of you need some kind of guidance or coaching for the first 60 or 90 days and make sure you're doing it right. But anyway, let me read it. Calorie restriction without malnutrition remains the most robust intervention to date for cancer prevention and in rodents and monkeys and humans. And then it goes to the actual research explains how intermittent fasting actually works when people have cancer. Now, I've told you this before, guys. There's doctors that are actually using a high good dietary fat, low carb meals, incorporating it with intermittent fasting to treat their cancer patients because they found out that intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting and the high good fats will actually starve cancer cells, and that's why they're doing it. Dr. Thomas Seifeld out of Boston College has a ton of research about it. Dr. Jason Fung wrote a book, I think it's called The Cancer Code, that talks about it. So the information is out there, but the most researchers and health professionals that follow the AMA, they can't do any kind of natural way to actually reverse diabetes or cancer. So the information is there, the science is there, it works. This was very exciting to see. Now we need to get his PSA markers all the way down to 0, so that will be the next step. So guys, you can go to my BillMabryCoaching.com website, click on the reviews, check out some of my type 2 diabetic clients, and I actually have pictures of their blood test showing where they have actually reversed their type 2 diabetes. You can also go on that website, go to my blogs, and those are training blogs in there, and I also have some ebooks. Okay? You guys have a great day. If you know somebody with type 2 diabetes, pass this on to them. Have a great day.